All right, let's see here. Oh. Hey, Sarah, did you realize we have a YouTube? Hey, Relight users, it has been a while, and I wanted to say sorry. I wish I could say that the reason it's been 2 years since our last Relight video is that we're busy, but the fact is that we were busy when we made the other videos. We just still managed to make them. I think the truth is, I was talking to Sarah and realizing that she really hates making the YouTube videos. Now, the thing is that I also really hate making the YouTube videos. There's just something awkward about talking to a camera. Anyway, I also hate making the YouTube videos, but she manages the Instagram, so here I am on the what the kids call the YouTubes. Anyway, the videos, despite how much we hate making them, they tend to be useful for users because you get to see, like, inside the app, you get to get kind of an overview. Our last video was actually an overview, and man, a lot has changed since we did that overview. We're probably going to do another overview here pretty soon, but for right now, I thought I would just show you a quick list of everything that's changed. Yeah, so if you're interested in specifics on those updates, you can go to relight.blog. That'll be in the video description. Now, of those items, the one that I wanted to kind of draw out, and I was going to say highlight, but then people think that we're adding highlights, which we do want to eventually, but not in this release. I wanted to talk about the word study feature. So I have my iPhone here, and I'll go ahead and just kind of show you guys an overview, because this is a pretty exciting feature. It's one that I've wanted in Relight for a really long time. So I'll just pull up here. That's not right. Hold on. Okay, so right here I've got Matthew chapter 4. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of how this works. What you're going to do is, you'll find a verse that you want to study. So I'm going to use Matthew 4:16 here. I'm going to tap on the light bulb icon. And then you can see here we have this new section called Word Study with study root words under it. And if you tap on the info icon there, there's a little bit of info about how to do a word study, which kind of negates the purpose of this video, but whatever. We'll skip that, and we'll just tap right on study root words. And what you're going to get here is a big old list of all the words in order that are in this passage, and they will, where appropriate, be linked to the words in the original languages. So you can see here, I'm going to, if you look at right about middle right of the iPhone screen, you see the word light there. And there's just kind of an overview there. At the top you have the translation, then below that you have the Greek root word or the Hebrew root word if you're in the Old Testament. And then we see the word phos there, which is kind of interesting. If you think about where we get the word like photon, there seems to be some correlation there. And so I'm just going to go ahead and tap on it. These things are tappable. And once you do that, you will see... Not sure, our internet here must be really slow. You will see the information for that word. So we've got a definition here. We've got some etymology, or the origins of the word. It looks like we can't actually see a particular Strong's reference here for the origin. But then this is actually my favorite feature here, is this occurrences section. This will show you everywhere that this Greek word is used in the Bible. In this case, since we're in Greek, it's everywhere that it's used in the New Testament. So I can tap here and I can hit Colossians. We see that this word is used in Colossians 1:12. And right here we see that looks like it was used in, here we go, inheritance of the saints in the light. So you can start to get a sense for the different ways that the word is used throughout the New Testament. One of the reasons this is my favorite is because, as human beings, the way that we tend to learn language is to hear a word used in a bunch of different contexts. It's a lot easier, maybe you read a word one time and you see how it's used and you look it up. You don't feel like you necessarily have a full grasp of that word until you've read it 5 other times in 5 other different books. I'm talking in English here. And so I like to sometimes just come through here and, tap on the different places and just see all the different places where the word is used. So that's a pretty brief overview. The feature right now it's still a work in progress for sure. It's going to grow and get better as time goes on. And a lot of that growth is going to be because of your input. So if there are things that you'd like to see, please feel free to drop it down in the comments. Now, that example might not have seemed all that interesting or enlightening. But I didn't really set out to teach you guys anything about the Bible. I was really just trying to do an overview of the feature. I did want to mention, though, that a lot of people may be concerned because doing word studies, the old adage that a little bit of knowledge can be dangerous. Doing just a little bit of research into the original languages can often lead you to very wrong conclusions because you learned like 2% of what you need to know. I'm actually going to link in the description to an article on Ligonier about fallacies in word study. It's a super helpful article. I highly recommend it. There's also a book by D.A. Carson if you want to dive in a little bit deeper. I think that book is just called Exegetical Fallacies. Definitely check out the Ligonier article if you're not familiar with the languages, if you're not familiar with how to do word studies. Yeah, so that should basically wrap things up for this video. We're going to try to put out more content. I'm hoping to do some stuff on the Omnibar for power users. We're going to try to get an overview out at some point, and I have a bunch of other little ideas for videos. So do please stay tuned. It's probably going to be more of me and less of Sarah on the channel just because of trying to line up both of our time to do a recording, plus she doesn't like it, plus I don't like it. Anyway, probably going to be more of me, but definitely like, subscribe. If there's a bell, you can ring it or whatever, something like that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.